All right, so I've been seeing a lot of cope lately. A lot of cope from the Destiny fans out there, ladies and gentlemen, and just generally anybody that wants to either look good on the internet or suck up to Destiny for the sake of networking and internet clout, which is, a given, which is why you really can't trust a lot of these influencers. The only reason you should get behind them is if they hold your same ideals and you're willing to just strip away any bit of objective reasoning that you have and just follow them strictly for the fact that, to put it very simply for most people, they say things you want to hear. And that's really the only reason you'll follow people like this, frauds, fakes out there. I mean, I will never, ever lead you astray, ladies and gentlemen. So that's why you should put your faith in me and we'll fight back. But, we also like to have a little bit of fun here. A little bit of fun on the channel, a little bit of laughing, looking at some funny takes out there by this person. I mean, again, look, I know how much does this person have. They got 8,600 followers, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, they must be an important person because high number. But sadly, since I have self-respect and I have my life's outside of networking, I sadly don't care or know who this is. However, I couldn't tell you who they are from the way that they're tweeting right here. They're malding, ladies and gentlemen. They're trying to dictate what you can't and can't laugh at on the internet, in the interwebs. They're basically saying, well, let's just read it verbatim, okay? I don't want to be bad faith and misrepresent anyone. Also, there's no cartoon gameplay today, mainly because I'm lazy, but it's okay. You get to see this, and we're going to read a couple comments as well, all right? So this is the other format of videos that I make right here. So let's go talk to this person, or not talk to them, but read what the fuck they said. This person, clearly a stable-minded individual. Clearly. So they say, it's weird how many big-name red pillars grew a parasocial attachment to Destiny and Melina's relationship. Like, get a grip. You're like 30-year-old men, not 14-year-old girls reading Teen Vogue. I always loved this cope in particular because it's always, I've seen this cope by random commenters as well. They're like, oh, you're not supposed to pay attention to this, or oh, why are you focusing on their personal life? It's like, I'm sorry, I didn't know, a midget on the internet making his love life public, his polyamorous love life public with a Swedish, pepperoni nippled hoe is something that isn't worth making fun of on the internet. I didn't know random commenter number 57 was allowed to dictate what you can and can't talk about. It's really like one of these coasts that's really fucking sad. It just further boosts my ego, and I know some people are like, you're too egotistical. Oh. Well, listen, can you really blame me when you have, people like that just pouncing around? Like, I've seen people that are Destiny fan base, they can't even write a fucking sentence. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Like, you expect me to not have an ego when you guys can't properly form a fucking sentence to save your life, right? And when you're making stupid emotional arguments and flawed arguments at that, and basically saying, oh, you can't talk about this, it's weird that you're talking about it. That's like when the fucking, oh Jesus, that's like when fucking, you point out something weird or sussy, and then they're like, well, it's not sussy. The fact that you're pointing it out that it's sussy is actually what makes you sussy. It's like, what the fuck? Dude, relax, alright? Like, what the fuck is this weird ass fucking mental gymnastic? Fuck, I don't know. Well, the point is, this is the cope, ladies and gentlemen. This is the cope we're working with here by this thing over here there. And to be honest, they're just basically trying to come off as you're not allowed to make fun of Destiny, otherwise you're weird and you have a parasocial attachment to him or some shit, which is, again, stupid. If I mock somebody, if I mock the hobo, down the street, does that mean that I have a parasocial attachment to it? By the way, the hobo looks exactly like Destiny. But again, do I have a parasocial relationship with the hobo? No, it's just something funny to make fun of because their bad decisions put them in that situation, and I get to make fun of it. Also, it doesn't help that the hobo in this instance, being Destiny Stephen Bennell II, is a narcissist, annoying little man who's he's just a con man. He's disgusting. You know, there's no other way to describe him. He's fucking disgusting. He's gross, you know? He's gross. And I don't even have to use those fucking charged lefty buzzwords to, you know, destroy his character. I can just point out the obvious. He's a disgusting, narcissistic human being. That's pretty much it. Somebody in the comments were like, well, you know, you could talk to him. He'll probably let you. I don't want to talk to him! He's disgusting! He's a fucking troll. Like, he's a troll in the appearance department, right? Look at him. You know, I know this is going to be bizarre for, you know, random commenter number 76 and anybody that's not of importance, basically, in the status of YouTube hierarchy. It's going to be very weird, but I don't see Destiny as somebody that I'm eager to talk to because, number one, I don't want any clout off of him. In the sense of, like, I could care less. I literally could care less. I am a simple man on the internet making fun of somebody that's not as important as you, random commenter number 85, probably think he is. Right? Because, again, I have some self-dignity. You know, some would say that Sen is God, but, you know. Anyway, let's get to the commenter. So I say, because I'm the realist and I'm the smartest guy here, for the most part, out of all the Destiny, you know, dick lickers, like anyone having a parasocial or social attachment to Destiny is cringe, and that's objectively a fact, ladies and gentlemen. That's objectively a fact. If you like Destiny on a weird parasocial level where you're defending him with this weird cope, then you're cringe by default. But of course, there are a lot of sheep. If you remember, guys, you know, like, large numbers really mean nothing. There's been large numbers supporting maps and stuff, and that's wrong. You know, you shouldn't really do that. That is objectively a wrong thing to do. But yet, you have a lot of numbers saying that it's okay. So just because there's a huge number, and this one isn't even huge by comparison to many of the others, but if your argument becomes of, well, look at all those numbers, that means it's right. It's like, yeah, I mean, there's some really fucked up causes out there that have large numbers too. That doesn't make it right. So fallacy number one, ladies and gentlemen. I'm lecturing you, okay? I'm instructor Sen here, all right? I am the harem protagonist. I am the instructor. All right, I command all. This is my anime. But there's my boy Sludge over there. You know, shout out to Slug. He made this nice little overlay. This person says, this is largely because Destiny was on a red pill pod several times per month debating everything intersexual dynamics and putting his own relationship out there. Otherwise, you'd be onto something. So, you know, partially agreeing, but also going ahead and, you know, saying what it is, you know. Who is this thing? Oh, great, Brianna fucking Wu. They're like, wow, it's so bizarre. Brianna Wu. Oh, that clown. Oh, yeah. Well, if Brianna Wu said it's bizarre, it must be bizarre, ladies and gentlemen. This is a weird way to spin the fact. Generic lifestyles are obviously getting blasted right now on all fronts. Exactly. It is a weird spin. And it's what's so annoying, too. It's like these weak people. And trust me, this is a weak person. But these weak people always make these fucking stupid copes where they're like, well, you know, it's not actually him who's a loser. You're the loser for pointing out how he's a loser. Oh, I love Destiny. He's so short. He has so much clout. Fucking losers, man. Losers. I hate this fucking hell, dude. No. I will never lead you astray. We hate Destiny because he hates us. Very simple. I mean, I don't hate Destiny because he hates me. I just don't like a little midget hobo prancing around acting like he's hot shit when he's clearly not. And then it inspires like a group of these weirdos over here. Like, what the fuck is, like, literally, bro, come on. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, this is what Destiny inspires. Holy fucking shit, bro. I don't even know what to say, to be honest. Like, I don't know whose fan base is worse at this point. Reb says Disu's or fucking Destiny's, man. Because at least you know what to expect from the Reb says Disu community. Like, they had the same fucking generic talking points, and it's like bad faith to shit, but whatever. I mean, and Destiny combines that with, like, you know, even worse shit, like over the top degeneracy, spins, and like just pretentious lefty arguments, and it's just bad. I don't know, man. It's tough out there. It's tough. It's getting to the point where I think fucking Destiny's weird fan base is worse than Reb's lolly community, which is never a good sign, but whatever. Hey ho. So let's see. Whenever someone can't make a good point, but their feelings are hurt, they call you weird for throwing in your 2 cents. This is fact. This is a fact. Another fact right here, ladies and gentlemen. And this person is malding. They're coping. They're seething. You know, they're trying to get that Destiny clout there. I really dislike gravely anybody that tries to get clout off of like Destiny in general. It's like, have some self-respect. I like this tweet right here because they have a Pepe. You're on my page because you're, oh my god, well, we're not reading that, ladies and gentlemen, we're not reading that. Ha 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 ha, you got cucked. Ha 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 ha. That's right. What should we go wash the Raptor in the driveway? I deal with your type every day when I ride them. Yeah, that's true. They're rightfully celebrating it because he stands for everything that is wrong with modern day dating and relationships, and he publicly promoted his degeneracy for years. This is another fact. I mean, he went on the RP podcast, Red Pill podcast, by the way, and paraded how their ideology was stupid and his way was better. Now his marriage is failing. So, you know, another cope I see is like, well, you know, he never encouraged people to do this shit. You know, you're lying. You're being bad faith. Huh. And I'm just like, motherfucker, he literally did this, all right? You want to talk about being bad faith? Motherfuckers, get a fucking mirror. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, well, he didn't technically, you know, say that, but it's okay that he implied such, and he doesn't stand for what he believes. It's like, oh my god, you guys are so annoying, random commenter number 46. And that's why you are a commenter, and I am the person on the mic. That is the difference between you and I. You know, you gotta work extra hard if you're a commenter that's trying to come in MrSEN, ladies and gentlemen, all right? Because MrSEN, unfortunately, in terms of this, you know, because this is, once again, this is my anime, holds the power currently, ladies and gentlemen. This is what it is. He is the gray areaed protagonist of this anime, ladies and gentlemen. It's a fucked up anime, trust me, but it is an anime nonetheless. Motherfuckers think I've lost my mind. Didn't Destiny use all of the 2023 to hop on every Red Pill podcast to exploit his own lifestyle, and now it's failed? The podcast can't react? Exactly. This is another fucking fact. This is another fact that the Destiny tards will be like, well, you're being bad faith, MrSEN. Fuck you. We're gonna go make some shit up about you now. We're gonna get you, MrSEN. We're gonna hack you. We're gonna whatever motherfuckers do on the internet, you know, whatever it is, yeah, go do that. I'm been through it, lived through it. I'll be fine. There's way more fucked up, annoying, hard shit to deal with in my real life. So, again, I mean, at some point I was just like, yeah, this internet shit ain't fucking anything, bro. Fuck this, you know. But some people want to still act like it's like the biggest deal. Like, oh, Destiny. Well, I love Destiny. I'm going to fight for his cause. I love you, Destiny. Well, give me your clout. Silly people. Let's see. He debated the big name Red Pill podcast. Why wouldn't they talk about it? They were right about the probable outcome. Exactly. That is another fact. And, you know, notice how this thing over here doesn't reply to any of them. That's because they don't have a point. And these are all sought out arguments. This is not like the weird argument they made, the weird cope post. No, these are all based in fact right here. Destiny went on the big name Red Pill podcast like a parasocial little freak, right? Because that's the logic. That's the logic this thing is using, you know? So Destiny went on the podcast like a parasocial little freak. And he went ahead and he preached, you know, that he was, you know, right. And then they said, well, no, you're not. And now he's lost. Now he's lost, and he's lost in the world. You know, he's asking for drugs on Twitter there, whatever the fuck there. And it's just, it's tough. It's tough. But I don't feel bad for any of you, you know. You are damage controlling and trying to shame red pillars. That doesn't work either. That's right. You can say a lot of things about the red pillars. Trust me, you can. But at the end of the day, they're just like, you know, dancing all over Destiny's grave. And some of them are even pissing on it. And it's a beautiful thing, really. It's actually really great. And, you know, I encourage other people to share in the misery of Destiny. Because, again, he is a bad person. Objectively speaking, he is a bad person. He is, you know, layer one of evil, shall we say. So it is objectively right to make at least, you know, have a laugh at his demise, so to speak, you know. And that's just how it is. So they say, yeah, because Destiny never had anything to say about others, right? And again, it comes down to the rules for thee, but not for me. You know, the little fucking 5-foot gremlin, right? You know, he gets his fifis hurt now because he realized he's a fuck up. Oh, and by the way, I want to say, Destiny, isn't it sad how you or at least attempted to get Leafy deplatformed for making fun of your, you know, your Swedish thoughts, fucking pepperoni nipples and stuff. You were such a simp that you were willing to go against your supposed principles and literally try to get someone deplatformed. Leafy is here from Rumble, get his deal, you know, destroyed because your fifis got hurt again. And, you know, not only that is just blatantly hypocritical, right? And you know, all these, you know, cocksuckers, dick lickers out there were just like ignoring that. And then they try to play the moral argument for Destiny's sake, you know? And they're like, well, you know, they're disrespecting his wife, homie. It's not right. Well, where are you now, motherfuckers? Where are you now? I'll tell you where you guys are. You know where you guys are? You fucking degenerates. You guys are the same ones that are turning on Melina now. Because just like I've said, and this is why I have an ego and this is why I look down on a lot of you. Because you're fucking sheep that will listen to anything one day and then turn around and do the opposite the next day. Because, listen, very rarely will you find commenters that aren't sheep. Most commenters, like the ones in Destiny's community, are fucking sheep. Not only are they probably have a lot of, a lot of pent-up anger with normal people, right? So, you know, they're going to go ahead and it's a lot like Reb's community, actually. And it's very disgusting for different reasons, though. But, good grief, they're making me think that Reb's community is better than... Holy shit. Alright, this is fucked up. Let's keep reading some of these comments and wrap it up. Destiny is a loser, and so are you defending him? I mean, I get why his relationship is fair game to talk about, given how it was used by both Destiny and Mel, but why does it feel like everyone weighing in thinks it would have worked better monogamously? Because it would have. Because you wouldn't have the complications of what happened now, having Mel fall for another guy because Destiny is too much of a pussy to fucking commit and wants to have his cake and eat it too. Which, by the way, is another fucking flaw in Destiny's part. But yeah, you know, the sheep in his community are just going to disregard that. You know, the problem is that Destiny also went after red pillars like Rolo, Sartain, and others based on the hypocrisy of their relationships and their espoused ideology. The issues entering the space opens you up to personal criticism because of the inherent nature of the topic. And this, once again, you know, just kind of... You know, there's a bunch of great, you know, comments, you know, destroying this sheep over here, this thing or whatever there, who's very, obviously it's just a clout grab or an interaction farm. It's very, there's no way somebody has this kind of low intelligence, right? Or unless they're really caught up on their feels or it's, you know, a hormonal day or something there, fuck. It is what it is. It's tough out there. It's tough being a Destiny fan right now. And, you know, the best thing you can do is pretend like this never happened and, you know, just bury it under the rug, you know, like all the other times Destiny has taken L's. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for this video. This was strictly recorded off OBS. If I did do any like, whoa, fuck ups or whatever, like Destiny's marriage there, you know, I'm not going to edit it out because I'm too fucking lazy. As the realist, I'm going to fucking tell you what it is. Yeah, I'm fucking lazy, ladies and gentlemen. I just recorded this shit, you know. It's 20 fucking minutes, 20 unfiltered minutes of me getting up, talking into a fucking microphone like I'm talking to you, whoever the fuck is watching this. We're just having a one-on-one fucking discussion. That's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. So, you know, enjoy this video. Let me know if you have anything to say. Let me know if you have anything intelligent to say. Let me know if you can make chump meat out of the maestro. If there's anything there that personally affected you there, go ahead. And the next video will probably have cartoon gameplay. Alright, you know, the best cartoon gameplay there. Fire Emblem 3 Houses, ladies and gentlemen. Fire Emblem 3 Houses, ladies and gentlemen. It's the most red pill game out there, pal. Alright, whatever, I'm done. 21 minutes, that's good enough. Good night, everybody.